ना तुम कहोगे नहीं ना वो जाने की। अरे बेटा बेटा झूठी बोलती हो
Yeah, others, if you don't have any doubt, please, could you please mute by yourself? Yeah,
Ma'am, in the
yeah, yes.
dashboard, in my courses option, there week one is showing my in my dashboard the week one
Mm.
percentage marks of each and every subject. But in week two, they are showing in my particular subject the dashboard in grades, and at week two, the uh, uh, week two grades. But in the dashboard at the my all courses, there is the overview of the week two graded assignment scores are not showing there.
Yeah, but you see, these kind of things, no, you should try to support the team.
Hmm. But the support team responds very slowly, 2 3 days after.
Yeah, because
In that,
they will, like, lot of people will
eh,
be complaining, no, that's why. So
hmm,
any conceptual doubts or something like that, you can ask. But if for any technical doubts,
hmm.
you should contact the support team. Yeah, if okay, you can write in the forum or something like the discourse forum if you are term student.
I'm a term student.
Yeah, you can write in the discourse.
Ma'am, they can't
Ma'am, I would like to
reply.
add for the his problem. Even I had the same problem, so I have written a mail to support team, and they have given the response that it's a glitch and it will be updated soon. So no problem for that.
Okay, yeah, clear now. So it's technical problem. They will clear. They will solve it. Okay, activity. Which questions? Yeah, someone has doubt now. Which
Sixth question, ma'am.
week two, right?
Yes, ma'am. Graded assignment, sixth question.
So, what will be the value of x after execution of the following procedure using the scores data set? So, yeah, what is the value of x after execution the following pseudocode using the scores data set? Arrange all the cards. Consider the same sequence as given in the scores data set. Okay. Arrange step one is arrange all the cards in single pile called pile 1. Maintain variables A, B, C, D, and Y. Initialize them all to 0 except Y. Initialize Y to 100. So we have how many variables? 5 variables. Sorry, this one is good. Just give me a minute. Yeah. Okay. So what you have a variable, maintain variables A, B, C, D, and Y. So we have variables A equal to 0, B equal to 0, C equal to 0, and D equal to 0, but Y equal to 100. We have these many number of variables equal to 100. Okay. Maintain variables X and initialize X to null. We have X and that is initialized to null. Whatever I'm writing is also visible now. If pile 1 is empty, then stop the iteration. Read the top card in pile 1. If town city is Chennai, then add 1 to A. Okay, A will be added to A if it is Chennai. So Chennai it will count. Number of Chennai students A will count. B Bangalore student. For B it's Bangalore. Okay. For C it's Madurai. Right? It is Madurai. And for D it's Vellore. It's Vellore. So A, if town city is Chennai, then add 1 to A. And if A is less than Y, then store A in Y and Chennai in X. If B is less than Y, then store B in Y. If C is less than, okay, D. So what Y will store? Y will store minimum count of either Chennai students or Bangalore students or Madurai or Vellore. If whatever that is minimum, that Y will store because yeah. Okay. And what X will store? X will store that particular city name which are having the lesser number of students. So if you for this, no, you have to go through the data set. You have to go through the data set for this because so this is not asking about what will X represent at the end of execution. It's like what will be the value of X after execution of the following procedure. So X will
Ma'am,
store
ma'am, please check your chat box. I have sent you a message, and please do accordingly. I am facing some issues.
Let me see. Yeah, who is he? 72. Please, could you please, everyone, please mute by yourself. Okay, okay, he's muted. Okay. Okay, see, X will find the student. X will find the Y is nothing but Y will store the value, minimum count, minimum value of the student of like minimum value of the students like Bangalore students or Chennai students or Madurai students, whoever has our minimum, that value Y will store. X will store that name of that particular city, like Chennai or Bangalore, or if the value of A is minimum, or if the value of B is minimum, if the value of C is minimum, or if the value of D is minimum, Y will be updated to that value, either A or B or C or D. That particular value, A will be updated. Why a lot of disturbance? I am unable to understand. Could you all please mute if someone has?
So, ma'am, is it the city with the least frequency?
Yeah, is the city with the least number of students, like Chennai students
So
or
the answer should
No,
be Vellore.
ma'am, they did not correct, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Because
then the
for the
answer should be
Chennai, ma'am,
Vellore.
value.
yeah, but what? Yeah, you have to go to the data set and you have to find out that.
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
but the code doesn't suggest that the Y would contain the count of the least occurred city. Ma'am,
It's
इसमें तो
already suggested, no, because if A is less than Y or B is less than Y or C is
ma'am,
less
if
than Y,
ma'am, let's suppose कि the first city that we encounter with is Chennai. Ma'am, so the first time the iterator will read the Chennai, the value of Y will change to 1.
A will
Um,
change it to 1.
Sir, means
yes,
ma'am,
ma'am.
A value will be changed into 1 and one is
A value
less
will be
than 0 means.
changed to 1, and A value will be stored in Y because
No.
A
Yeah,
is
A
equal to
value will
1
be
is
stored
less
in
than,
Y. Okay.
yes ma'am, because A is equal to 1, which is less than Y is equal to 100, then A
Yeah,
will
that
be
will be
stored in,
stored. That kind of iteration will keep happening.
yes ma'am,
No.
The next,
Ma'am,
listen,
ma'am,
next
I think
iteration,
something
But
wrong
A,
when
but
here.
but A is not the least count. Chennai
Hello?
is the highest count.
Hello?
Chennai count is 8. And the below count is 3.
Ma'am, I think question is wrong, ma'am, because y is already 0, ma'am, because at the first
No, y is
iteration,
initially is 100. It is storing
100, and
1.
oh, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, from 100 it will go to 1, and then it will never increment, because nothing is less than 1, ma'am. As soon
Ma'am,
as
after
it become
checking the
yes,
1,
first,
we
ma'am,
will
nothing
compare.
is less than 1. So
Yes,
when
ma'am. The same
it will only run for the first iteration, and after that the value of y will be 1, and no value for a, b, c, or d will be less than 1, because it's either 0 or 1. So
Okay, then it will
the
store
iterator will
Chennai only.
If we
the
Ma'am,
had
iterator will store.
it's the location of first card in our data set, Chennai.
Yeah. Okay, what
Ma'am,
is
if we
happening?
had, if it is y is less than or equal to a, then the values might change, right?
मैम एक बार डेटा सेट ही खोल लो ना.
If the A less than or equal to Y, you are telling, no?
ma'am, after checking the first
Yes,
iteration,
ma'am. Then the
this code
values
will
might
be not
change to
true, ma'am.
valor, I guess.
No, ma'am,
No,
after
then
checking
also
the
it won't
first condition, this
change.
no
So
condition will be
what
true,
is
ma'am.
here is like, yeah, first, so value of A is 1. Like if the first card is Chennai, then the value of A will be 1. Okay, the value of A will be 1. Then value of Y is 100. So 1 is less than 100. So value of Y will be, then store A in Y. So Y value will be made to 1. Then way to 1 and X value will store Chennai. But if your first card is Bangalore, if the whatever you see in the words said, if the first card is from Bangalore, then Y value will be updated to 1 and X value will be updated to Bangalore. So for this also you need to go through your data set and check and see, and you must see your card, first card. What is your first card? Whether the
Ma'am,
card is from Chennai or
since
from
no
the
value
Bangalore.
is less than 0, ma'am, means since no value is greater than means less than 1, ma'am.
Yeah, that's why. So if the first card is Chennai card or the first card is Bangalore or first card is Madurai or first card Vellore, you have to check. If it is Chennai, then that particular value will be. So let us go to our data set and see. Yeah, Jyoti has raised hand. Would you please ask Jyoti your doubt? So you can see the first card is Bhuvanesh and his shit is down is zero. That is, we are not checking. That condition is not satisfied. The say first and the next Harish is from Salim. That also is not there in our condition. The Shashank is from Chennai. So A value. So Chennai card only, no? The value of Chennai card only will be stored in the value of X. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And any other doubts?
Ma'am, question number 9.
Ma'am,
Oh.
please explain it clearly. I don't get it.
Ma'am, please explain it fully because I don't understand how it is not Vellore and
Yes, ma'am,
Chennai.
please explain again.
Okay, sure. So it's graded as
Checking the
a
first card, ma'am, value of y will be updated to 1, and since no value is less than 1, because 0 is not possible for any card, then no condition will be checked, ma'am.
which question? Graded as a okay, this question, sixth question. So okay, so what will be the value of X at the end of execution of this procedure? No, so actually A value initially, what are our values? A, B, C, D, and Y. A, B, C, D is 0. A, comma, B, comma, C, comma, D are 0. But Y is 100. Okay, Y is 100. So make the X is none initially. X value is none. Initially, X value is none. If pile 1 is empty, then stop the iteration, read the top card from pile 1. If that step 6, if the town or city is Chennai, then add A to 1. If the card is from Chennai, then we have to add 1 to A. And if A is less than Y, then store A in Y and Chennai in X. Okay, whatever we have seen, the Shashank is from Chennai, right? No other condition is satisfying. The first card is from Erode and second card is from Salim. The third card is from Chennai. So we will update the value of A to 1. A will become 1 and what will happen if A less than Y? So 1 less than 100 or not? Yes, 1 is less than 100. So then store A in Y equal to A. What is the value of A? It is 1. And X equal to Chennai and Chennai in X. That is given in the question and Chennai in X. Okay.
Ma'am, but
Now,
why we don't check further states?
You will
further
check
steps
further
also.
still.
Yeah, let me explain. Okay. Further steps, if the city town is Bangalore, if the other card is from Bangalore, okay, if the next card, whatever you see is from the Bangalore, then add 1 to B. Okay, we will add 1 to B. We will add B, we will make B equal to 1. If B less than Y, B value is 1 and Y value is 1. It's not less than? No, it's not less than. No, not satisfied. So we won't update the value of Y. See, if the other card is from Madurai, the same will happen. Y value is 1. Even if we see the other card from Madurai or Vellore or Bangalore, the value of BCD will be 1. 1 won't be less than 1. That's why those conditions won't be satisfied. Okay. If the other card is from Bangalore or something like that, then the value of B will be 2 again. 2 again. 2 won't be less than 1. 2 won't be less than the value of Y. So that conditions won't be satisfied. That's why only for the first card, if the first card is, if the whatever in the sequence we have seen, the third card is from Chennai. The remaining two are from some other different cities which are not in the condition. It's from Chennai. And we have already updated the value of A and the Y value also got updated to 1. If it is 1, then the Y, like, it can't be less than 1, no? Now, like BCD values, they can be 0 initially. But after seeing a card from Bangalore, they cannot be, or after seeing a card from Madurai, they cannot be less than 1. They will be equal to 1. So those conditions won't be satisfied at all. So X value will be updated to Chennai only. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, got it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
will you
explain
start the
question number
summary?
6, please. 7.
6 only I have explained now.
Ma'am, 7.
Ma'am,
Okay, 7.
Ma'am, I have a doubt. What the correct answer of this question?
Chennai is Chennai.
But ma'am,
You should, yeah, yes, please.
Valor is a correct answer. I will. I was correct. I was correct in graded Valorate. So
My value is correct.
You got correct answer in Vellore in your grade assignment. How it's possible?
It's not possible, right?
ma'am, 1 minute. I will check.
Ma'am,
See, everyone will see
Vellore
the
is
same
not correct.
page.
Chennai is correct.
Chennai is correct, ma'am.
And previous time I also also coming that Chennai, but if that
Yeah.
condition there change, if A will be then this condition.
We are also discussing that times.
Now, why Chennai is correct?
Because after checking the first condition, no condition will be less than 1.
See, go through your data set and execute each and every step. So the third card is from Chennai. After seeing the Chennai card, then the A value will be updated to 1. A value will become 1. Okay. Then what is our
Okay.
Y value? Y value is 100. A value is 1. 1 is less than 100. Yes. If A less than Y. 1 is less than 100. Yes. So the Y value will be updated to 1. Once the Y value got updated to 1, okay, after seeing Bangalore, value of B will be 1. Okay, see, even after seeing the Bangalore card, value of B will be 1. 1 won't be less than 1. The condition won't be satisfied. So that the other conditions, even though we have seen the Madurai or Vellore students, the other conditions won't be satisfied because Y has already updated to the lowest value 1. So if after seeing a card from Bangalore or Madurai or Vellore, the value of BCD will be 1 only, right? 1, right? 1 won't be less than 1. This condition won't be satisfied. The value of X will be Chennai only. Okay. Clear?
Hello.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
I have a doubt in question 11.
Question 7.
11.
Yeah, someone has
Please
asked
explain in
question
Hindi.
7.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, please.
11.
Ma'am, question number 6, please explain in Hindi.
In Hindi, sorry, I cannot explain in Hindi. If anyone
Hello.
wanted to help him, please explain in Hindi.
Hello. In last question. Question number 11.
Question.
मैम हिंदी में हम बता रहे हैं। अगर कोई भी कार्ड अगर वो चेक करेगा तो उसकी रिस्पेक्टेड ए बी और सी की वैल्यू 1 में, अगर वो पिक करेगा कार्ड तो वैल्यू 1 में कन्वर्ट होती जाएगी। सिंस पहली कार्ड चेक करने के बाद वाई की वैल्यू 100 से बाद एक में कन्वर्ट हो गई है, तो उसके बाद कोई भी वैल्यू कार्ड चेक करेगा तो एक से कम नहीं हो सकती, क्योंकि वो कार्ड चेक करेगा तो वो एक ही होगी या एक से ऊपर जाएगी। तो सिंस कोई भी वैल्यू एक से कम नहीं होगी तो इसके बाद वो फर्स्ट कंडीशन के बाद कोई कंडीशन चेक ही नहीं होगा, और पहला कार्ड अगर चेन्नई की जगह कोई और भी होता तो वही आंसर होता। बस।
Yeah, great.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, Jyoti.
I have a doubt in question 11. Last
The
question.
question 7 will take. Someone are asking about question 7.
11.
Yes, ma'am. 7.
Yep. Like we will go
Please
sequence. The
explain
following
question 8 also.
Yeah, sure.
Ma'am,
The
will you
following
first do the
flows.
Okay, ma'am.
summary thing
Thank you.
and then ask doubts, ma'am?
What? Summary?
Yes, ma'am. Then go for doubts. That would be better.
Summary is
Ma'am,
already
please.
summary is already taken in the next in like another session. This is open session now. Here you have to ask doubts. Like we'll take doubts first here.
Ma'am, I have a doubt in week 3 content. Can I ask?
So, yeah, just week 7. Someone has asked 7th question doubt. After that, you can ask. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
7th. Yeah. The following flowchart is executed using the scores dataset. Assume that Rida and Siddharth both have scored the lowest total marks across the whole datasets, which is 173. Okay, lowest total marks across the whole dataset is 173. That is lowest total. I will total min is 173, and that is scored by Rida and who? Siddharth. Okay. That is the lowest. Have scored the total marks 170. Let the cards are arranged in such a way that Rida card is below Siddharth's card. So Siddharth's card will come first. See this first. Rida is next. What will be the values of A and B at the end of the execution? So it is asking about A and B. What is A and B? A is initially 1000, B is none. If pile 1 is empty, no, pile 1 is not empty. Read the top card. If X dot total is less than or equal to A equal to X dot total and B equal to X dot name. So what is the value of, so it's clear, no? It's very easy. So actually we have already minimum total as 173. Okay, minimum total as 173. That is the lowest total. And Siddharth and Rida has scored that. Siddharth card is top and Rida card is in the bottom. Like after Siddharth, Rida is there. So if what we are checking in the condition, if X dot total less than or equal to A, what is our value of A? A is 1000. So, like if the total marks is 200, then A value will be updated to 200. Okay, but we know that the lowest total marks is 173. So 173 A value will be updated to 173 because we are checking X dot total less than or equal to A. If yes, then we are updating A equal to X dot total and B equal to X dot name. So what A is storing? A is storing the minimum total and B is storing the name of the candidate who has scored the minimum total, right? Understandable for everyone? So what will be the A value finally? A value finally will be 173. And what will be the
Which
B
is
value?
less
B
than
value
2.
initially,
Ma'am, A value is 173 because it is less than 200. That's why.
yeah, A value, see, X dot total less than or equal to A. If it is yes, then we are updating A equal to X dot total. So A is storing the minimum total. You can see from the condition. If the current card total is less than, A is initially 1000. What we are checking in this condition? If the current card total is less than or equal to A. Okay. then we are updating the value of A to X dot total. So A is basically storing the minimum total. Okay, we can work by taking few scores. Like initially, let's take total as 300, then
Ma'am,
let's take like 400, then 200, then 173. Okay, 173, the least total we have that is given in the question. So first, A is 1000. 300 is less than 1000, yes. So A will be updated to 300. So X dot total less than or equal to A, we are checking. 300 less than or equal to 1000, yes. So A value will be updated to that X dot total and B value will be updated to that particular student name. Let's say Rahul. So it will be updated to Rahul. And next card total is 400. 400 less than A value is 300. No, 400 is not less than 300. So it won't be updated. Now 200. 200 less than 300. Yes, 200 is less than 300. And A value will be updated to 200. 200. And then the particular student name will be updated. B value will be updated to that particular student who has scored the total. And you can see now the value of total is 173. 173 is less than or equal to 200. Yes, 173 is less than or equal to 200. So A value will be updated to 173 and B value will be updated to Sid because Siddhartha has scored the 173. Siddharth and Rida has scored 173. Siddharth card will come first and Rida card will come second. And the next card, let us say it is from Rida and her total is also 173. So 173 is less than or equal to 173. Yes, 173 is less equal to 173. So this condition is satisfied. So A value will be updated to 173. So A will be 173 and the value of B equal to X dot name. So value of B will be Rida. Okay, it's clear?
No,
this
ma'am.
is A and
Ma'am, how the name will come? Matlab Siddharth thinking.
B
Yeah,
is
Siddharth
just
card is
storing a
coming
string. B is
first.
storing a string.
B
It
is
will
nothing
store
but
the name.
X dot name. So Siddharth card is first. Okay, then later you are saying, okay, after seeing Siddharth card, A value will be updated to 173 and B value will be updated to Siddharth. Okay, next card is Rida. Okay, next card is Rida. Let us take after two cards of Siddharth. Let's take next card is Rida. Then what happens? 173 is less than or equal to 173. Yes. This condition is satisfied. So A value will be 173 and B value will be X dot name. What is the current card name? Rida. So value of X will become Rida.
I'm
B will
having a
become
doubt
Rida.
in Rida because in the question it's given that Rida shouldn't be seen. So the Siddharth should be coming first so that Rida card will be below Siddharth, right?
So let cards are arranged in such a way that Rida card is below Siddharth card. So Siddharth card will be seen first and then Rida card. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, understood.
Hello.
Yeah, yes, please.
Can you explain question number 10?
Okay,
Excuse me,
question.
ma'am.
Yes,
Question number
please.
8, ma'am.
This
Question number 8.
session is doubt session and the summary session will happen in the next one.
Yeah, summary session will happen. So week 2 summary is already over. Okay, week 2 summary is already over.
Ma'am, I don't get it.
I'm
How
week 3. I'm
Rida's name is there.
talking.
Yeah, week 3 summary session will happen in the next day. Yeah.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
Okay,
yes,
ma'am.
please.
can you
Now
please
let's
explain how Rida is the answer?
So I told you, no? So you understood, no? A is storing extra total, minimum total. You understood that point, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, okay. Okay. Okay, first let us
Good
say
evening,
Ram.
ma'am.
Good evening. Second, let us say Ram. And third, let us take Siddharth. Because it is
Ma'am,
given
your
Siddhartha.
voice is too sweet plus melodious.
Okay, let us do this question. Okay, Siddharth is the third one. And fourth card is like, let us say, Sita. And fifth card, let us say as Rida. Okay, it is given in the question like Rida card is below Siddharth's card. Right? Rida card is below Siddharth card. That means Siddharth card will come first and then Rida card. That's how I have written here also names. Like Siddharth is first, Siddh is first, and then Rida we have. Okay, you understood A is nothing but the minimum total. We have minimum total as 173, right? We have minimum total as 173. Now, and minimum total is 173. So Siddh card is coming first. So if X dot total is less than A, what is X dot total? Siddharth total is 173 and Rida total is 173, which is minimum. Okay, I will do this completely for you. So 400, let us take here. Then we have, let us take 500. Then we have like
राहुल सिंह प्रमोट कर रहा है
600.
अपना डिग्री यहाँ पे, उसको ब्लॉक मारो आप.
Sorry? Sorry.
Rahul Singh promoted his degree is there.
Ma'am, I am also a qualified student. They are talking Hindi, English. Then I got to try to them.
Okay. So let us take this example here. So Rahul is 400 and some Ram is 500, Siddhi is 773, Sita 600 and Rita is 173. So, okay. X dot, what we are checking in the condition, if X dot total less than or equal to A, then what we will do, we will update A equal to X dot total and the value of X2 and the value of B to X dot name. Okay. So let us do what happens here. So first, A value is
Ma'am, are
1000.
you
A
single?
value is initially 1000. A value is initially 1000. Okay. Let us do that. X dot total is less than or equal to 1000. What is X dot total? Cards total 400. So 400 is less than or equal to 1000. We are checking. Okay. If it is it true, right? 400 is less than or equal to 1000. So A value will become 400 and B value will be Rahul. B value will be Rahul. And in the second card, Ram card, we have total as 500. So what is our A value now? A value is 400. A value is 400. But 400 is 500. The Ram card, next card total is 500. 500 is not less than or equal to 400. This condition is not satisfied. Next we so Siddharth card total is 173. So A value is 400.
Yes.
173 is less than or equal. This condition is satisfied. So A value will become 173 and B value will be Siddharth. Okay. A is 173, B is Siddharth. And now the next card, Sita card we have. What is the total? 600. 600. So 600 is less than or equal to 173. No, 600 is not less than or equal to 173. So A value will be, what will be the A value? 173 only. No updation will happen. Next we have Rida card. Rida also has 173. So is X
Ma'am,
dot
your voice
total
is
is less than or equal
disconnected,
to A?
ma'am. Please check your
173.
internet connection.
No, it's totally fine.
Is it for everyone?
Yes, ma'am. Your voice is lag.
No,
So
no, it's totally fine.
173.
Ma'am,
No,
your
your
voice is
voice is lacking, ma'am.
little bit lagging, ma'am. And it's not too much
Akshat
clear.
bro, please check your own internet connection, okay?
Bro, I have a giga fiber connection.
Okay,
Bro,
now
I
is
too have
my voice
broadband, bro.
lagging or it's okay?
It's okay, it's okay.
Okay. So 173, read the card. 173 is less than or equal to 173. Yes, 173 is equal to 173. This condition is satisfied. So A value will be X dot total. A value, what will be the value of X dot total? 173. A is that. And B is X dot name. What is X dot name now? Rida. So B value will be Rida. So this is happening why? Because Sid is we are seeing first and Rida is coming after Sid. So value of B will be updated to Rida. Is it clear or not?
Ma'am, in question it is said find the value of A and B at the end of execution. That's why we stop at Rida and don't continue the loop again.
Why loop? So we have to continue till our pile 1 is empty. That's only the condition. That is only the stop
Oh,
condition we are checking. No?
okay, ma'am.
If
Thank
pile
you.
1 is empty, then
Yes,
only we are
ma'am, I get
stopping.
it.
But ma'am,
Ma'am, it's
why
too
should we
easy, ma'am.
update? Because we already find at the number 3 Sridhar got 173, but why we have to go until Rida? Because the same result has been come and we can ignore that.
Bro, computer can't know that there is any more less value there.
See, the condition when the stop is becoming executed, when pile 1 is becoming empty, then only we have to stop the execution. If not, we have to iterate through our cards. Okay. It's still your pile 1, till your pile 1 becomes empty, we have to do this iteration, even though we have found the least total or not. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Ma'am, tell me about yourself.
Yeah, just we'll do that questions of intro later, okay?
Ma'am, who
What's
is
your
Question.
this?
age?
Ma'am,
Who
this
is
is
this?
class time, ma'am.
Who is this guy? Huh?
Ma'am,
This
This
guy
guy
please
is
is
answer the
uh,
question 8, ma'am.
some over smart guy, I think.
Yeah.
Kick him out of the class, ma'am. He's just disturbing in.
Please explain the eighth
It's
question,
too
ma'am.
annoying.
Okay, eighth question we'll do. Eighth question we will.
Move 8
Okay,
question.
ma'am. Thank you.
ma'am. Remove the Akshit Raj, disturbing the class, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, please.
Ma'am, where can I find the previous year question papers?
Yes, great.
Yeah, that will be there. You
Wait,
please post this question in the Discord or somewhere. The links will be given there, okay?
ma'am, I am sending the link in
Ma'am, I
chat.
posted already.
Okay, you didn't get the link?
Yes, ma'am, I got the link acgrade.in.
Yes, grade, and there is your quiz 1 and quiz
In
2
chat.
and in term section in top left corner, right corner. You have to choose according to your quiz 1 and quiz 2 and in term exam.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, let's do this. The following is
Ma'am,
eighth question.
ma'am,
Yes,
please
Ma'am,
please remove
remove this
Akshit
Akshit
Raj.
Raj guys, ma'am.
Akshit Raj, he is just
Remove
disturbing
this.
and
okay.
sometimes he is
Yes, ma'am, he is disturbing the class.
unmuting himself and making some sounds and also talking about rubbish. Over smart guy, I think.
He already left maybe. Akshit Raj, he is not there. It's not there. He already left maybe. Okay.
He's already gone.
Okay, eighth question. The following pseudocode is executed using the scores dataset. What will count represent at the end of execution of the pseudocode? Okay, what will count represent? Here you can see this we want count. When count is getting incremented, it is getting incremented if the value of C equal to 2. Only if the value of C equal to 2, then the value of count is getting incremented. So when C we are incrementing, if mathematics marks greater than 80, or if the physics marks greater than 80, or if the chemistry marks greater than 80, then C value is getting incremented. So
Any
then
up to value will be greater than
yeah, so that's if the student has scored more than 80 marks in mathematics and physics, then the count value will be incremented. If the student has scored, that means if the student has scored greater than like above 80 in two subjects, in exactly two subjects, then only that count value will be incremented. No, because if C equal to 2, that means the C value should be exactly 2. When it will happen? It will happen if only the student has scored above 18 exactly two subjects, right? You understood, no, the question? It's
Yes,
very
ma'am.
No, ma'am.
okay. What doubt you have?
Ma'am, I am having doubt from starting the questions.
Okay,
Question
what?
number 8.
Okay, the following pseudocode is executed using the scores dataset. What will count represent at the end of execution of the pseudocode? So it is asking for the value of count. So let us see. Here, the line number count is initially 0. And you can see count equal to count plus 1 when it is happening. It is happening if the value of C equal to 2. Okay, if the value of C equal to 2, then the count value is getting incremented. So we want C to be 2. That at that time only the count value will become incremented. So initially for every card we are checking. So if the pile 1 is empty or not, we are checking the while condition. Read the top card and we are making the value of C to 0. For every card, the value of C will be 0. Okay, we are reading a card and initializing setting the value of C to 0. If x dot mathematics marks greater than 80, then C equal to C plus 1. That means if the student has scored above 80 in mathematics, the C value will be incremented. If the student has got above 80 in physics, then also C value will be incremented. If the student has scored above 80 in chemistry, then also C will be incremented. So C value will be incremented if the student has scored above 80 in either mathematics, physics, or chemistry. Okay. And finally, we are checking whether that the value of C equal to 2. For that card, we are checking whether the value of C equal to 2. If it is 2, then the value of count equal to count plus 1. What does value of C equal to 2 means? That means the student has scored above 18 exactly 2 subjects, either mathematics or physics or chemistry, or mathematics or chemistry. He can score above 80 in either in any 2 subjects. Then the value of C will be 2. At that time, we will be incrementing the value of count. So what the finally count will count? It will count the number of such students who have scored above 80 in exactly 2 subjects.
Hello.
Yeah, yes, please. Is it clear or not? Yeah.
Ma'am, question number 10.
8th question is clear now for everyone?
Yes, ma'am. It's clear now.
Okay.
Question number 9. Take the next 9.
Okay, question number 9. Okay, what will A minus B represent after execution of the following pseudocode using shopping bills dataset? What is A minus B? Okay, we want to know. Arrange all cards in single pile called pile 1. Step 1. Initialize A and B to 0. If pile 1 is empty, then stop the iteration. Read the top card in pile 1. So we have to read the top card. If bill contains an item, bananas, then add 1 to a variable. Okay, if the bill contains bananas, then the A value will be updated to 1, incremented to 1. If total is less than 600 and bill contains an item banana, then add 1 to variable B. So total must be less than 600 and bill contains banana. The bill must contain banana, then only the B value will be incremented. So what? A will be incremented B if it contains banana, if bill contains banana. Contains banana. So number of bills that contains banana will be stored in A. Number of bills that contain banana will be stored in A. When B will be incremented? So B will be incremented if the bill total amount is less than 600 and contains banana. Contains banana. So what B will store? B will store the number of bills with total amount less than 100, less than 600 and contains banana. So we want finally what is A minus B. What is A minus B? Total number of cards from bananas minus number of number of bills that contain bananas minus number of bills with total amount less than 600 that contain banana. So what it will be left with? We will be left with number of bills that contains banana, number of bills that contains banana, but total bill amount must be greater than or equal to 600, right? Only such cards we will get when we do that. Contains banana and total bill amount must be greater than or equal to 600. So we have total, so let us take the example. We have total cards. From the total cards, if we subtract the cards whose total is less than 600, so we will be left with the cards whose total is greater than or equal to 600. The same thing. We have the cards that contains bananas. Minus, we are doing the cards that contains bananas and whose total bill amount is less than 600. So we will be left with the cards that contains bananas with the total bill amount greater than or equal to 600. Only that thing, no?
Yeah, I
Understand?
understand. Yeah, thank you.
So number of bills that contains the item banana and total is more than or equal to 600. Okay. 10th question someone is asked. The given pseudocode is executed using the scores dataset. At the end of execution, C will be true if there are more female students from Chennai than male students from Bangalore. Choose the correct option to complete the pseudocode. So we want to find the statements, missing statements. So what finally our pseudocode want?
Then what's in double equal?
Sorry,
And what's in x dot gender double equal?
x dot gender.
Double equal.
Double equal to means comparison.
Yes, ma'am.
Comparison. So whether the value is same or not. If 1 equal to 1 means whether the value is same on both left hand side and right hand side. That is equality checking whether the value on both left and right hand side are same. If it is same, then it will return true. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. The given pseudocode is executed using the sports dataset. At the end of execution, C will be true if there are more female students from Chennai than male students from Bangalore. C is true if more number of female students from Chennai are greater than male students from Bangalore. That we want to achieve in our code, male students in Bangalore. We have some missing statements. So what we can do simple, no? If we have seen Chennai female student, that we can store in one variable. Let us take A. And the male students, we can male Bangalore students, we can store in B. Okay, if we have seen a card from Chennai and female, we can increment the value of A. If we have seen the Bangalore and male student, we can increment the value of B. Finally, we can check if A greater than B. If that means the number of female students from Chennai and female students from Chennai are greater than Bangalore, then we can make C value true. Simple. This thing can be achieved in this way. Let us see in the code what we are doing. Okay, we have A, B, and C equal to false. Initially, C equal to false. That means C should become true if only if A is greater than B. Okay. While pile 1 has more cards, read the top card from pile 1. If x dot gender equal to F, if the particular card gender is F, that means the student is female, and the city town is Chennai. If x dot city town is equal to Chennai, that means the student is from Chennai. Then we have to increment the value of A, because for the B, there is like B is incremented. Here you can see the B is incremented if the student is male and from Bangalore, then B is incremented. So only that. So A value should be incremented here. Statements 1 should be A equal to A plus 1. This is clear, no, for everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear?
Yes,
Why
ma'am.
statement should be A equal to A plus 1. So for B, what we are doing, if the student is from Bangalore and if he is male, then the B value is getting incremented. So finally, we want to check whether the male Chennai student is greater than whether female Chennai student is greater than male Bangalore student. That how we can check. If A greater than B, then we can make the value of C equal to true. So statement 2 must be A greater than B. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Continue.
Yeah, 8th question, 10th question is finished, no? 11th question, no, only 10 questions are there.
Ma'am, explain question number 2, please.
Question number 2. Okay, anyone, do you want to volunteer and read the question and just do it, try? Whoever has asked the doubt, could you please just read this question and just try, just explain your view?
This question number 2.
Yeah, I think whoever has asked someone has asked doubt, no? I think it would be better if you read the question.
Ma'am, is storing the value marks of A, that is chemistry marks and average.
Okay, let me read. Yeah, at the end of execution of the given procedure on the scores data set, what will A and B represent? What will A and B represent? Arrange all the cards in single pile called pile 1. Maintain two variables A, B and initialize A to 101 and B to 100, B to 0. So A is some higher value, and B is 0 initially. I think I should
Higher
say no.
value will be store lowest marks and lower value 0 will be
Yeah,
store highest
basically.
marks.
Basically, higher, if we initialize a variable to higher value, then that variable finally will store minimum at the end of execution. If we have set initially started with lower value, that variable will be storing the higher value at the end. Okay, if the pile 1 is empty, B is initially 0 and A is the value is 101. Okay. If the pile
Yes.
1 is empty, then stop the iteration. Read the top card in pile 1. If A greater than chemistry marks, then store chemistry marks in A. If A greater than chemistry marks, A value will be always greater, no? A is like 101. So our no card will have the marks greater than 101, right? Our no card marks will be greater than 101. So A value will be 101 only. A101. So our no cards marks like A value is 101. No card will have the marks greater than 101. The top marks we can get is 100. But still the condition won't be satisfied. So A value will be 101 only. A value will be 101 only. If B is less than mathematics, then store mathematics in B. So B is 0 and our card marks can be like 20, 30,
Excuse me,
40,
ma'am.
50, 70, 80, 90. Less than 0 won't be possible. 0 can be possible. So B value will be 0 only. A value will be 101. B value will be 0. It won't be updated. So
Excuse
what
me,
it
ma'am.
will store? Yeah, yes, please.
Ma'am, how A will be 100?
A cannot be 100. A will be 101 only. Right? If A greater than chemistry marks, then store chemistry marks in A. A value is 101. Will any
Okay.
card will store greater than will get greater than 101 marks? No, right? The upper marks we can get in any subject is 100 only. So 101 greater than 100, it's not possible. So the A value will remain 100 only. A value will be 101 only. A value won't be updated. A value will be 101. B is less than mathematics. What is B? B is 0. Can any card get less than 0? No. So B value will be 0 only. If our card has some least marks, negative marks is not possible in our cards. We have 0 to 100 only. So the cards 0 is less than something. No, that is not possible. So what A will store and what B will store at the end of execution?
Yes,
A
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
lowest
Ma'am,
chemistry marks and highest mathematics marks.
ma'am, listen. Tell me about yourself now. I want not to know you.
भाई उत्कर्ष
Let's
भाई
do that thing later.
पढ़ाई
Okay,
देख
let's
ले
do that thing later. Let us first focus on this question.
Ma'am, please remove that guy.
Yeah,
Why, bro? Why?
you are here for study not for your personal.
Bro, I am innocent one, okay?
No doubt bro, you are innocent one, but try to
No,
study your
actually
part.
it's an impressive work, ma'am. I
Ma'am,
appreciating this
just
thing,
remove
ma'am,
him,
and I
ma'am.
Ma'am,
regularly
just
join
remove
your
him.
BC. So why you remove,
He
ma'am?
is disturbing the class.
Bro,
who
क्यों झगड़ा कर रहे हो
that
बच्चों की
name?
तरह?
What is his name?
Utkarsh.
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 Ma'am, I think he's changing his name and again rejoining the meeting.
No,
Yeah.
it's my real name, Utkarsh Vardhan.
Why you doing this like?
Yeah,
Please attend the class.
let's
Don't ask this type of
Ma'am, you
questions.
continue. Ignore them.
yeah, yes, please.
They
Yeah,
all are
let's see
haters.
why this second question. What is the second question? It's like 101 and 0, right? But why it is lowest marks in chemistry? A greater than chemistry. If
Ma'am, it
A
is checking
greater
for
than
the
chemistry, then
condition, ma'am.
yeah, A greater than chemistry, 101 greater than 100. Yeah, 101 is greater than 100. No, 101 is greater than 100. So then store chemistry marks in A. Why I told 101 is not greater than 100. 101 is greater than 100, so it will be updated to 100. If the next card marks is 90, if the next card stores the value of 90, then 101 like 100. Okay, I will take new one. I have like just
Ma'am, chemistry
mistakenly
subject it
told the
will
condition.
continuously replace the lowest value, ma'am. And mathematics,
Yes.
it
Yeah,
will
101.
continuously.
A value is 101 and B value is 0. So 101, if the chemistry marks only, no, we are comparing 101 greater than 100. Let us take the first card marks as 100. So 101 greater than 100. Yes, 101 is greater than 100. Then store chemistry marks in A. A equal to chemistry marks. A value will be updated to 100. Then if the next card marks is 90, let us take chemistry marks is 90. So what is A value? 100. 100 is greater than 90. Yes, 100 is greater than 90. So A value will become 90. Okay. Now next card, let us take marks is 30, chemistry marks. So 90 in the A value is 90. 90 greater than 30. Yes, 90 is greater than 30. So A value will become 30. So what finally A will store? A will store finally the minimum chemistry marks. Minimum chemistry marks. Okay. Chemistry marks. And the B you can see, B is mathematics marks, no? B, what is B? 0 first initially. Let us take the student mathematics marks is 100 initially. 0 less than 100. Yes, 0 is less than 0 is less than 100. So value of B will become 100. And next 90 we have seen. So 100 is less than, B value is 100. No, 100 less than 90. Yes, 100 is less than 90. So B value
No,
will become
ma'am.
90. Okay.
How 100 is
100
less
is
than
less than,
90?
no,
You are
sorry,
putting
100
the
is not
highest
less than
value, ma'am.
90. B value won't be, sorry for that. B value won't be updated. Okay, next we have 30. So whether 100 is less than 30, no, 100 is greater than 30. So B value won't be updated. So finally, B will be storing maximum mathematics marks and A will be storing minimum chemistry marks. So you have to check if we have set our variable something to high value, then we will get the lowest value. Okay. If we have set our variable to lower value like 0, finally our variable will store some higher value. So basically max, in order to find the max, we will initialize our variable to some lowest value. In order to find the minimum, we will initialize our value of the variable to some higher value. In order to find minimum, we will set to some 101 or something like that. In order to find max, we will set the value of our variable to 0. And we will just check the condition. If the current part marks is less, then whatever, if the current card marks is less than minimum, then we will update minimum. If the current card marks is greater than maximum, then we will update the value of maximum. So finally, that max will store the maximum value, min will store the minimum value. So here A will store the what? Highest chemistry marks and B will store the lowest mathematics marks. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, second question is done. Yeah, any other doubts?
Can
Ma'am,
we
I have,
about pseudocodes?
ma'am, I have doubt in practice assessment.
Okay, it's done.
Can
Week
I
2.
ask now week 3 content
Ma'am, can we
question?
do question number 6?
Which question?
Question number 6.
Question number 6 I have already discussed. Initially, we have started with question number 6 only, this question only.
Ma'am, I have a doubt in week 3 content.
Okay. Okay.
Ma'am,
So
in week 3, ma'am, in week 3 content, there is last video in which sir tell that pile one, sir, replace the pile one with deck. Ma'am, I want to know what is the difference between deck and pile one.
Bro, deck is same like pile 1, bro. Means if you have a deck of card, then it is the same like you have a previous pile of card and deck of card is added to that pile. To start from that
yes, both are
simple.
like deck is different notation. Pile is like nothing but, yeah, another same. Yeah, both are same actually in our contest.
हमारे
But
पास
sir
हमारे
said
पास
that
सुनो if you have 30 card and you are adding 30 more deck of card, then it have 60 deck of card. Yeah, 60 card with a total data set. Simple, you understand like that.
okay, ma'am, I now understand.
Okay. Yeah, great. Yeah, doubts from practice assignments. Yeah, week 2 practice assignment or week 3 practice assignment?
Ma'am, 2.
Okay. Yeah.
Ma'am, question number second.
Question number second. The following procedure takes data from scores dataset. Okay, the following procedure takes data from scores dataset and
No, ma'am, my
counts.
question is different. I mean, my second question is different.
Actually, is this not everyone seeing the same question? Which question you are seeing?
No, ma'am, it's
Thank
on
you, sir.
mixed up, ma'am. Just read
They are
it, the
shuffling in
question.
the questions.
Just read the question.
The following procedure takes data from scores dataset and counts number of female students whose physics marks are more than chemistry marks but less than their mathematics marks and store in A. The programmer may have made mistakes in one or more steps. Assume that the steps that are not mentioned in the options are free from errors. Identify all such steps. Is the question you wanted me to explain?
Ma'am, question
It's
number
same
3.
though.
Yeah.
Ma'am, question number 3.
Question number?
Third.
Third one.
3.
Okay. The following procedure finds the number of sentences with maximum number of words from the words data set. Fill the blanks from the given choices and complete the procedure. Okay. We wanted to find the number of sentences with maximum number of words. For that, first we wanted to find the maximum number of words, right? Okay. Arrange all cards in single pile called pile 1. Initialize A, B and count to 0. So we have three variables A equal to 0, B equal to 0 and count equal to 0. Count equal to 0. If pile 1 is empty, then stop the iteration. Take top card in pile 1. Add 1 to variable A. So A is nothing but after seeing every card, the value of A will be updated. So first card we have seen, then we have updated the value of A to 1. And after seeing the next card, we will add the value 1 to again A. So after seeing another card, the variable A, add 1 to variable A. So for each and every card, A will be updated. So A is nothing but storing the number of words. Okay. Let us see here. Again, we will whether A will be reset to 0 or not. Just for now, let us understand A is nothing but for each and every word, the value of A is getting incremented. If the word does not
Ma'am,
end with full stop.
I had doubt regarding some certain type of pseudocodes. Can I ask now or I'll ask later?
Yeah, just let me finish this, okay?
Um,
If the word does not end with full stop, then go to step 11. First word is won't be ending with full stop, no? So we will go to step 11. What step 11 we are doing? Move the current card to another pile called pile 2 and repeat from step 3. We're just repeating from step 3. Again, we are picking the top card and we are updating the value of variable A. If it is not ending with full stop, again doing the same thing. Moving the current card to another pile called pile 2 and repeat from step 3. So basically, if the word is not ending with full stop, the simple operation what we are doing, for every card, the value of A is getting incremented. So for every word, the value of A, we are making increase. We are increasing the value of A. Okay. Let us say our word is ending with full stop. Okay. If the word ends with full stop, then we will go to step 7. If the word ends with full stop, then we will go to step 7. If A less than B, then go to step 10. First, A value, let us say, there, like we have seen 4 cards, and in the fourth card, let us say the word is ending with full stop. So value of A is 4 and the value of B is initially 0. So whether A less than B, 4 less than 0? No, 4 is not less than 0. So we will go to which step? Step 8. If A greater than B, A is greater than 4 is greater than 0, yes. Then store A in B. B equal to 4. Now B will be updated to 4. And assign 1 to count. So count equal to 1 we are doing. Okay, count equal to 1 we have done. And go to step 10. So steps 10, what we are doing? We are reinitializing the value of A to 0. We are setting the value of A to 0. We are setting the value of A to 0. Okay. Okay, move the current card to another pile called pile 2. In step 9, we have to find out the step 9. So what now we have to understand what is A, what is B, and what is count. So what is A? A is nothing but number of words. But you can see at the end of every sentence, at the end of sentence, like if the word is ending with full stop, then we'll go to step 7, step 8, and step 10. Step 9 is like, we'll see. Step 9 is also whether we will go to step 10 or not, we have to see. Okay. That means reinitializing A to 0. So at the end of every sentence, at the end of, if the word is ending with full stop, then we are resetting A to 0. So A is nothing but number of words in each sentence. Number of words in each sentence. A is nothing but doing that. So count is nothing but if the particular sentence has maximum number of words, then the count is getting updated. So B is a temporary variable. B is a temporary variable. That means we are checking all here. We are checking at the end of every sentence. We are checking whether A less than B or A greater than B. If A greater than B, then we are updating the value of B. So B is nothing but it is a temporary variable that every time stores the word which the sentences which has maximum number of words. Okay, if the next sentence has five words, then what will be the value of B? The B value will get updated to 5. But if the next sentence has only 3 words, then A value will be 3 and the condition you will check whether if A less than B. A is 3 and B is 5. So A is less than B. So we will go to step 10. Step 10, what we are doing? We are just reinitializing the value of A to 0. We are not updating the value of B. If A is greater than B, if the next sentence has 6 words, A has 6 words, our current value of B is 5, then that means A is greater than B. So that means 6 is greater than 5, then B equal to 6 we will do. B value updation we will do. Okay, B is nothing but is a temporary variable. Every time it will it will get updated if the sentence has maximum number of words. If the sentence has maximum number of words, then B will get updated. If the sentence has more words than the previous sentence, then the value of B is getting updated. So if the B value is updated, then we are making the count value to 1. We are setting the value of count to 1. Okay. If the both sentences has same number of words, 6. Okay, 6. Initially 5 and then 6 and then 6. Then what we should do? Then we have to count number of such sentences. No? We have to count, our aim is to count the number of sentences, some number of words. Then these both sentences should be counted. So if A equal to B, then we have to say count equal to count. Okay, if we have seen the other sentence with the maximum number of words, then the value of count should be incremented. If we have seen a sentence with the maximum number of words, then the count value should be made to 1. But if we have seen a sentence with the maximum number of words, again, if we have seen another sentence with the maximum number of words, then the value of count should be incremented. If we have seen a first sentence with the maximum number of words, the value of count should be made to 1. Is it clear? So the step 9 should be if A equal to B, then count equal to count plus 1 we should do. Okay. So it's like
Hello,
A equal
ma'am.
to, and if the word ends with full stop and A equal to B, then count equal to add 1 to count. That is also correct. Okay. Yeah.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, please.
Ma'am, step 8, ma'am. What is the minimum of assign, ma'am?
Assign means, so x equal to 10. That is assignment operator. That means the value of 10 is assigning to x. Assign 1 to count means the value of 1 is assigned to variable count. It means we are making the value of 1 to count. X equal to 10. That means 10 value will be assigned to x. That is assignment operator. Assign means nothing but we are making it, assigning. We are giving it.
Ma'am, then why not it will be like if A equals to B, then assign 1 to count. It will be also right, ma'am?
No. If we have seen the other sentence with the maximum number of words, then the value of count should be incremented. If there are 2 sentences with the 10 words, then the count value should be incremented. No, at that time we have already seen a sentence with the 10 words. If we are seeing the next sentence with the 10 words, that time the count value should be incremented. If we have seen another sentence, third sentence with the 10 words, then the value of count should be incremented at that time. If we make it to 1, then the value of count will be 1 only. But we have 3 sentences with 10 words. Right?
Yes,
count,
ma'am.
yeah. So count should be incremented.
Ma'am, can you say in short what's the difference between add and assign?
Add, see, add is nothing but if I say, okay, assign 10 to x, that means x equal to 10 will happen. So 10 value will be assigned to, so x will store the value of 10. Okay. If I say add 1 to x, then that means whatever the x is storing, for that the 1 will be added. 10 plus 1 will happen. So x will be now 11. Okay.
Ma'am, assigning means replacing the value and
Okay.
adding means incrementing the variable count.
Yes. Adding means incrementing. We are adding that number 1 or any.
Assigning means simply
Assigning
replacing
is
the
nothing
value.
but, yeah, giving or replacing. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Any other doubts?
Ma'am, question number 10.
Of which one?
Ma'am, this set only.
I have already explained entire practice assignment in
Ma'am,
week 2 session. In
I
week 2.
just entered in the meet.
Yeah, 10th question, this is very similar to whatever we have seen. This is very similar to whatever we have seen previously also. What is A? A is nothing but female Chennai student. What is B? What is B? B is nothing but male Bangalore student.
Ma'am,
Then
how
C will
can I
become true.
disable this chat section, ma'am?
Sorry?
How can I disable this chat section, ma'am?
Chart.
They are irritating, ma'am.
Ma'am, you just close the chat box.
Yes, ma'am.
All are doing time pass on there.
Yes, ma'am. You should close the chat box.
Yes, ma'am. By the way, ma'am, your voice
It's
is too
okay.
sweet.
Ma'am, remove this Utkarsh guys, man.
Why,
Yes,
ma'am?
ma'am. Just remove
Why
this
you
guy,
say,
It's not his
ma'am.
Ma'am,
why
this
you
is
fault.
say
second
Leela
time,
sweet?
ma'am. Ma'am, this is
No, no,
second time.
no. Listen, ma'am, deserve
You have
No,
compliment.
listen,
already,
listen.
Okay,
No,
okay,
listen, listen.
brother.
ma'am,
Okay,
remove
Listen,
this
let's stop.
listen.
Okay, let us don't discuss about
She
that and
deserve compliment,
focus
bro.
on this question. Okay.
Guys, don't fight.
Yeah, just
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
just do this. So what is A and what is B in the 10th question? What is A? A is getting incremented for female Chennai student. A is nothing but number of female Chennai students. What is B?
Yeah.
B is nothing but male Bangalore students. You can see B is getting
Male.
incremented if the city town is Bangalore and X dot gender not equal to female. That means gender is male. Not equal to female means gender is male. So B is nothing but male Bangalore students. So when C will become true? C will be true if A greater than B. When A will be greater than B, that means number of female Chennai students greater than male Bangalore students, then C value will become true. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Let's solve this question. Yeah. So that's all
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
Any other doubts?
No, ma'am, tell me about yourself now. I'm too curiosity.
Yeah, that thing we will see later. Okay, that thing already in the orientation session that will be done. Okay. In
Oh,
yeah, week 3.
Ma'am, in this class, you will
tell me
be
one thing.
starting week 3 or not? No, next
Yeah.
class.
Next class week 3 only. This is from week 3 only, but
Oh,
week
just revision.
not revision. This is open session. That means you can ask your doubts.
Yeah, okay,
Okay.
okay, got it, got it.
Yeah. Next Saturday session will be solve with instructor session. And you have one more session. No? One is concept summary session. Yeah. Okay. So this is basically open session. You can ask your doubts.
Yeah, ma'am, I have one doubt.
Excuse
How
me,
to
ma'am.
get um,
Ma'am, I have
guys?
doubt in activity 3.2, question number 1 and question number 4.
Activity 3.2, question 4.
Ma'am, question 1 and 4.
Okay, question 1.
Ma'am, after this question, the last day you have told us, explain the how to find the maximum number of maths class by doing the -1 thing. That was so confusing. Can you repeat that one also after this question?
Okay, let us see. Yeah, first we'll do this. Okay. In the scores data set, we had 15 students who had scored below class average in a group of 30 students. If we realize, if we generalize it to a group of n students, how many students would be below class average? So what is this here? We had 15 students who has scored below class average in a group of 30 students. That means 30 by 2 is 15, no? 30 by 2 is 15.
Ma'am, actually, I also did the same because they are saying that we have to generalize it. That is
But
half of total students.
but is see that is if we generalize it to group of n students, how many students will be below class average?
So, ma'am, I thought it will be n by 2 because they are saying us to generalize it. That half of the total students are scoring below.
Yeah, but we cannot generalize it, no, because it's just we have 30 students.
Yes, ma'am.
So in order to generalize, we have to see many data sets. By seeing a single data set, we cannot generalize, no.
Insufficient information, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. But, ma'am, then in the question it is said that if we generalize it.
Yeah, this kind of questions, confusing questions won't be given in question. No, this is okay. This is activity question. Yeah, but by seeing one data set, we cannot generalize it to a group of n students. Okay, generally. So we have to see many data set and see the pattern of the data set, then only we can generalize. So that's why you can write it as insufficient information. Okay. The thing is, this kind of questions won't be asked in qualifiers or quizzes. This is very,
Ma'am,
yeah, vague question. Yeah.
ma'am, if
Ma'am,
it was asked to generalize it for our data set, which is our source data set, then we can say no n by 2.
Yeah, if we just ask us to generalize for scores data set, our data set, then it will be n by 2 because we have 15 students who have scored below class average of 30 students, so that will be n by 2.
Okay, ma'am.
So that means, ma'am, like in this question, we'll not generalize it. But if it is saying us to generalize it for our data set, that is, if it says that we have to generalize it for scores data set, then we'll say because we are aware of this data set.
Yes, yeah.
Is it so? Okay.
Yes,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, question number 4 also.
Ma'am, the maximum mass number.
Yeah, we'll do that also. Let account represent let let a count. Okay, a count. Okay. Let a count represent a variable to count the number of students who have obtained a grade. So a count will count the number of students who have got a grade. And the range of a grade is 84 to 97. If X represents a card, which of the following code blocks checks if the card belongs to this range and increments a count? So when a count should be incremented if that particular student has scored marks in this range 84 to 97. So 84 and 97 also should be included. So what should be our condition? If x dot mathematics marks greater than or equal to 84 and x dot mathematics marks must be less than or equal to 97, then a count should be incremented.
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry to interrupt. Actually, this was not the question I just saw. The next question. Can you please? Because actually, this was right. The next one. Yes, ma'am. Question number 5.
Yeah,
Sorry.
consider a variant of the scores dataset with the following minimum and maximum values. Minimum is 50 and maximum is 99. We decide to offer grades like this A, B, C, D, E, where A is the highest and E is the lowest. What would be the range of scores associated with D grade? Assume that the interval size is small for all grades. Okay, so we have 50 as minimum and 99 as maximum. So how many grades we have to give within this marks? A, B, C, D, E, five grades we have to give. So what should be like? We can tell it's as 99 minus 50 plus 1 divided by 5. What will be its answer? 100 minus 50, it's 50. 50 by 5 is 10. So our interval range for each grade should be 10. 10 marks. So we can start with 50 lowest. 50 to 60 we can give as E, and 61 to what? 61 to 69 mm, as D. Okay, I will show this question. What is our lowest value? Minimum value is 50. What
50.
is our
Yes, ma'am.
highest value? Max value is 99. So we have to give 5 grades totally. 99 minus 50. What is our value?
49.
It's 49. By 5. We have to give 5 grades. So what should be the interval?
9.8.
Yes, ma'am. So we'll round it off, I think, to 10.
Yeah, we can see 9.8. It's not that good, no? Or you can just add 1 also. You can just add here 1. 99 minus 50 plus 1, that will be 50. 50 by 5 is 10. So 10 will be our interval. So first, so 50 we are starting. What will be the next? 59. 10. This is the 10 range, that will be E. And 60 to 69 will be D. Okay. And then 70 to 79 will be C. 80 to 89 will be B. Okay, 90 to 99 will be A. So correct segregation, no? So in order to find this particular kind of interval, what we will do? Max minus min plus 1 divided by the particular number of grades we will do. This is how in generally also this is how we will assign grade to students. Okay. Yeah, in the maths course, I think you might be in stats or something, you might be dealing with this ranges, everything, no? Max, min, at that time also, you will. So just max minus min plus 1 divided by number of, to how many number of ranges we have to divide. Here 5 grades, no?
Yeah,
So
ma'am.
5 ranges we want. So divided
Yes.
by 5. So we will get 10. So we will start with minimum. So what is minimum? 50. So 50 to 10. What is its range should be 10, no? So 50 to 59. If you subtract that, we will get 10 values like 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. So the total there will be 10 values. So 50 to 59 will be E, and 60 to 69 will be D, 70 to 79 will be C, 80 to 89 will be B, and 90 to 99 will be A. Okay. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, here we don't consider the upper limit, no?
Upper limit we are considering, no, 99. Upper limit minus lower limit plus 1 divided by the uh, number of grades we want. Like to how many number of ranges we have to divide. 5 ranges we want to divide, no? Divided by that thing.
Ma'am, then you will start with 50 to 59.
Yes, 50 to 59 will be
No,
lowest.
okay, ma'am, okay.
50 included, 59 is also included. So total there are 10 values.
Okay, so ma'am, we'll start like 50 to 59, then we'll take 60 to
69.
60. Yes, ma'am. Okay,
Then
and accordingly.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Any other doubts?
Ma'am,
It will be
ma'am, in that
3.1.
question number,
Ma'am, the maximum number one.
Maximum number 1, what is your doubt? The maximum number 1?
Ma'am, there was one statement na, to first initialize the minus one thing, that one thing.
Initialize in order to find something maximum, higher value. If you want so you wanted to store maximum value in a variable, right? Okay, you wanted to find the maximum mathematics marks. So what you will initialize? The value of variable A should be 101, some higher value. Okay, what you will do? You will pick a card and check the mathematics marks of that card and see whether this card mathematics marks is greater than the value of A. If whether this card mathematics mark. Okay, you are asking about maximum, no? So we will start with lower
Yes,
value.
yes.
Yeah. So we will start with the lowest value. Whether this card A value should be 0. If the current card mathematics marks is greater than the A value, then A value will be updated to x dot max. So we will start with the lower value. Okay. If the current card has value greater than our lower value, then the value of A will be updated. Okay, let us take the marks as 10, 12, 30, then 20, then 50. What is the maximum value here? 50, no?
50. Yes.
50. Yeah. How you got 50? How you got 50? You have checked 10,
Here I have
12.
checked.
So 10 and 12. So which is greater? 12 is greater. So again,
Yes,
you will
ma'am. 12.
compare 12 and 30. 30 is greater. So 30 and 20 you will compare again. Which is greater? 30 only greater. So you won't do any updation. Again, you have 30 and 50. So which one is greater? 50 is greater. So you will update. So if you wanted to find the students who has scored highest marks, what you will do? You will just pick a card, first student card, marks, and then see if that marks is greater than other student. If he is greater than, then that student's marks you will hold, and you will check with other student marks. If he is greater, if the other student marks is greater, then you will again hold that other student marks and then compare with the another student. The same thing. 10 greater than 12, I am checking. If it is greater, I am holding 12. I will keep 12 and then I will check with 30. Yes, 30 is greater. So no more 12. I will keep that. I will 30. I will hold and I will check with 20. No, the 20 is not greater. So just 30 only we will keep. And 30 is greater than 50. Yes, 50 we will hold now. So 50 maximum we will do. Same thing we are doing. So we are starting with some lower value like A equal to 0. And then what we are doing, if the current card marks, so set 10, let us say 10. 10 greater than 0? Yes, 10 greater than 0. So we will make A equal to 10. And then what we are doing, next card is 12. So whether 12 greater than 10? Yes, 12 greater than 10. So we will hold 12. So A equal to 12. Again, we will see 12 greater than 30. Next card is 30, no? 30 greater than 12? Yes, 30 is greater than 12. So we will keep 30. And then again we will compare whether 20 is greater. Next card is 20. No, 20 greater than 30. No, 20 is not greater than 30. So we will just have to compare with 30 only. So 30 is greater than 50. 50 is greater than 30. Yes, 50 is greater than 30. So we will make. So just we will start with lower value. And if we see higher value than that, then we will update our value. And again continue the comparison. And now,
Got
is
it,
it
ma'am.
clear?
Got it, ma'am. Thank
Yeah.
you. But ma'am, there was a statement I have remembered that -1 is there any statement. Why the -1 was there? That my question was that only.
To store the
Minus
card
1
ID.
here.
Like, let me see. Wait, ma'am.
Okay, any other doubts?
Ma'am,
I
can you
have
tell
just
the
one question number 6.
ma'am
Sorry,
3.8 question number 5.
3.8.
8.
3.8.
Ma'am, basically, how much questions we will get in the qualifier of CT?
Yeah, it's varies. It's not fixed. So 15 questions or more than that or less than that you may get.
Okay,
15
I mean,
confirm.
approx 20, I can guess, right?
20 are too many. You may get,
Okay.
yeah, 20. 15
Ma'am,
or
question number 5.
question number 5. Yeah, this is for this question, no? You have to see the subject proper procedure. Okay. What subject proper procedure is taken in your code? If you see X is the card and this one, the other values are maximum mathematics, maximum physics, maximum chemistry. So if the maximum marks are 0, so all our cards has got maximum marks greater than 0. So it will return true. This first output will be true. In the second one, so what second one which will return? The maximum marks are given as 100. Okay. So our card higher value can be For the other, you have to see the subject topper procedure. Okay, for this. Where is subject topper procedure? Subject topper, here you have card. You can see here also card. Maximum mathematics marks, maximum physics mark, and chemistry marks. Okay. If you remember that, then what would be the written values when read from top to bottom? If maximum are 0, 0, 0, if the maximum value if you give as 0, so all our current card are greater than values are greater than 0. All our values of our data set marks are greater than 0. So that particular procedure will return true, subject offer. Here for the second question, second this one x 100 0 0. So what happened? The values are greater than or equal. Just see the subject of a code, then you will understand. Okay, what kind of comparison we are doing in the subject of a code, you see, then you will understand. So what is the answer? It's true, true, true.
Yes, ma'am. The answer is true, true, true.
Yeah, answer is true, true, true. Just see the subject topper procedure, whatever explained in the lecture. It is nothing but here the arguments are maximum mathematics, maximum physics, and maximum chemistry. If at least one of them is satisfying, then I think this procedure is returning true. Okay. If at least if the student has scored above 0, 0, here in the first case, in the either mathematics or physics or chemistry, it will return true. In the second condition, in the second argument list, it will check whether the student has scored greater than 0 in either physics or chemistry, it will return true. In the third condition, it will check whether the card has scored greater than 0 in mathematics. So all cards in our sports data set has above 0 marks. That's why this procedure will return true, true, true. Okay.
I did not understand this one.
Yeah, if you see the subject topper lecture BBT slides 3.8, I have to download. Just see the subject topper procedure, then it will be. Three point eight. Very subject topper procedure. Here procedure subject topper. You can see. What we are doing in this subject offer, if card dot mathematics is greater than or equal to M mark, or card dot physics greater than or equal to physics mark, or card dot chemistry greater than or equal to C mark, then return true. If any one of the condition is satisfied, we will return true. That means if the current card max marks are greater than whatever that is given has M mark, the current card physics is greater than whatever that is given in the physics marks. So in the given question, at least one of the argument is 0, right? At least one of the argument is 0. Like in the first case, all are 0. So current card dot mathematics, our card mathematics marks are greater than 0. That's why it will return true. In the second case also, physics and chemistry marks here, P mark and C mark are given as 0. So our all our cards in the sports data set marks, physics marks and chemistry marks are 0, greater than 0. That's why this procedure will return true. In the last condition, in the last call procedure called subject topper, you have seen 0 comma some 50 70. So M mark has given as 0. So all our cards in our data set has mathematics marks greater than 0. So that's why this procedure return true. So if at least one of the condition is true, then the procedure will return true. So in all the cases, the procedure will return true. Okay.
Okay, ma'am, I got it.
Yes, मैम टेल मी वन थिंग मैम, ये मतलब सेशन खत्म कब होगा?
At 8.
8 मैम, फिर मैम आप
Question number
इंट्रोडक्शन
4.
कब दोगे? मैम आई वांट टू नो यू, मतलब मुझे जानना आपके बारे में सारा कुछ. You are too amazing, ma'am.
Please continue.
Ma'am, can you please remove these
Question
uttars?
number 4.
Why, bro? Why?
What
What's
do you
problem
want to
with
know?
Excuse me.
bro? I want to know everything.
First,
just
respect the teacher. Give respect.
Bro,
Take respect, bro.
yeah. I respect. I do.
अरे यार, what is happening? Okay,
Ma'am,
just
shopping. क्या
Excuse
shopping
me.
कर रहे
I
हो
have
आप?
an activity.
Ma'am, can you tell the 3.9 question number 3?
yeah. Oh, okay. Just give me a minute. Okay,
3.2. I have a doubt, ma'am.
just let me stop my.
छी भाई.
3.2. Okay, just.
3.2.
मैम black screen. मैम screen show नहीं हो
Excuse me,
रहा.
ma'am.
Screen.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Wow, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
3.2. Which question?
3.2 question number 3. I just see that if gender is female and average is less than the X dot max, the answer should be that it shows the number of girls who have scored below the average marks, no?
Average is less than X dot mathematics. That means X dot mathematics marks is greater than average. The other way of A less than, so 1 less than 2. Other way is like 2 greater than 1. No, same like average is less than X dot mathematics. That means X dot mathematics is greater than average. The current student marks is greater than average. No, got it? If you write this condition, average less than X dot max, other way of writing is X dot max greater than average. 1 less than 2 or 2 greater than 1, same way. So it stores the number of students, number of female students who have scored above average in max, right?
It is show the number of girl students who have scored above average marks.
Average in max. Yes, max. So average is less than X dot max. Here, or X dot max is greater than average. This particular student mathematics marks are greater than average. If that is true, then the count equal to count plus 1 is happening. The gender is female and X dot mathematics marks is greater than average, or average is less than X mathematics.
Okay.
Mathematics, yeah.
The second question actually has a scenario where 29 of the 30 students scored 50 marks. To explain that.
Question number 2.
The second question.
Yeah. Consider the scenario discussed in the lecture where 29 out of 30 students scored 50 marks in mathematics, while exactly one student has scored 100. How many students has scored below class average? What is the average? What is the average here? So, how to compute the average? 29 into 50 plus 30, 29 into 50 plus 1 into 100 divided by how many students? 30. So what is this number giving? 100?
Ma'am, approximately 51.33.
51.33. Is it correct?
Yes. So because 100 by 30 is 3.33.
No, the value should be 29 into 50 plus 100. So 29 into 50, just do that.
And half is what? 1450. 1450, no? Plus 100 is 1550.
51.66, ma'am.
51.66.
51, 55. 3.
So how many students have scored less than average?
1.6.
No, all 29 students.
Correct.
Because all have all, what is our average? It's 51 point something, no? So all students have scored below average. Only one student has scored above average. 29 students to answer. You understood, no? Just compute the average. See, you have seen 29 students has scored below average, 50 marks. But only one student has scored above 100. But what is our average? Average is 29 into 50 plus 1 into 100 divided by total number of students, that is 30. So the average is something like 51 something. It's around like 51. So all students, all 29 students have scored below 50. Yeah, below 51. So yeah, that's why 29. Only one. Yeah. Any other things?
Ma'am, activity 3.1, question number 6.
Question number 6. Assume that each card in the shopping bills data set is represented using the following pair of tables. Okay. Can any of the columns from either table be removed without losing the information? Without losing the information, can any one of these be removed? Can which one? Yeah, cost we can remove, no? Cost or total we can remove, because quantity into price, that will give the cost. Sum of all the costs will give us total. So total can be removed without losing any information.
Okay, ma'am, got it.
Yeah, because see, everything is necessary. ID, item, category, quantity, price. But total we can get just by adding all the cost, right? So total is nothing, but it's
Yes,
not
ma'am.
necessary. Is it correct?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am, total
total.
is
Yeah.
correct.
Ma'am, we can only ask from the activity questions, or we can ask something.
You can ask from anywhere. Okay.
Ma'am, I was having I just wanted to make a structure with this pseudocode about this idea of making a predictive model of SSE by using SSE, that thing that we have studied in maths. Uh, how would its pseudocode will be kind of algorithms for it?
See, whatever I am not mathematics instructor, no, so I don't know like what you have studied in mathematics. Yeah, if you wanted to write in a pseudo code, then you should tell me what you have learned in that mathematics. Yeah, other than this, if you have any other doubts, you can ask. Okay, let's take this doubt at the end.
Ma'am, activity 3.3, question number 7.
3.3 question.
Ma'am, it's a kind of predictive model in which the linear equation will be predicted by our model. Just the conditional loops. Kind of.
Yeah, just write the formula in the model. Just give that variable and just write you should write that formula in your model also while you're writing the pseudocode, because without formula that also your procedure or your code cannot do anything. You should write that. You should give that what algorithm formula, and then you should just give the variables, whatever define the variables whatever that are there in the your formula. Yeah. So yeah, what is activity 3.3?
Ma'am,
Which
question.
question? Question number?
Ma'am, only 10 minutes left.
Yes, only 10 minutes are left. Oh, activity
Yes.
3.3, question number, which question?
Question number 7.
Question 7. Okay. Okay, we plan to have a three-way classification for both. Oh, this is like medium. For both frequency and length. There is now a medium frequency in addition to high and low. Also, there is medium length in addition to long and short. Given the setup, how many variables do we need to maintain to keep track of the word counts of different combinations that would come up? So, what combinations are possible now? So, we have long, short, and medium also now. Okay, and then these are for length, long words, short words, and medium length words. Now we have frequency also, like low frequency, high frequency words, medium frequency words. Now how many combinations are possible? 3 into 3. So 9 combinations. Like we can have long length and low frequency word. We have long, high frequency word, long, medium frequency word. So long, for long we have 3 combinations. For short also we will have 3 combinations. These 3. For medium also we will have 3 combinations. So 3 into 3, so total 9 combinations we will get. Okay. So long, low length, long length, low frequency, long length, high frequency, long length, medium frequency words. Short length, low frequency words. Short length, high frequency. Short length, medium frequency. Medium length, low frequency, medium length, high frequency, medium length, medium frequency words. So total 9 combinations we will get. Okay, that's all this question.
I
Ma'am,
just have
question number 6 of same activity.
Question number
Excuse
6.
me, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, please. Yeah.
Ma'am, I have a problem in practice assignment of week 3, question number 12.
Okay, this after this we will take. Okay, after the code has been executed, which of the following expressions concerning the relation between the variables average L and average F is true? Okay, after which code? Okay, average I and average F we have here. What is average? I sum by count. So what is sum is getting every time. So for this, you can just go to the data set, you can check, or else you can check here also. So
Ma'am, so this is the
finally,
question from
average
the
I
data
and
set.
average F will be same. Finally, average F will, and average I and average F should be same because we have the cards are same only, no? Same number of cards, 30 cards. Every time we are doing sum and count, we are updating. But finally, average I will store the the sum of all the cards divided by the count of all the words. So it will be storing nothing but the average length of our words, average letter counts of our words data set. And average of also we are see what happens. So average I for each and every card average is getting updated. After seeing the last card, sum will be same, no? Sum will be sum of all the 30 cards and count will be count number of all the 30 cards. So average I will be sum divided by count. So sum of the total 30 cards divided by count. Average F also same thing only sum divided by count. But after finding sum at the end we are doing. But average I is getting updated. But at the end average I and average F will be same. Okay. So average I and
Okay, ma'am,
average F.
got it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Practice assignment. No. Practice assignment of week 3, question 12, I think. So this might be the last question. Question number 12. Question number 12 only,
Yes,
no?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
The following pseudocode is executed using the scores dataset. At the end of execution, count M captures the number of male students whose mathematics marks are less than the average mathematics marks of female students. But the pseudocode may have mistakes in one or more lines. Identify all such lines, if any. Assume that all statements not listed in the options below are free of errors. It is multiple select question. So what is count M? Count M captures number of male students whose mathematics marks are less than average mathematics marks of female students. Just write it. What this count M is storing? Number of male whose students, number of male students whose mathematics marks are less than average mathematics marks of female students. So first what we wanted to find? First we wanted to find average mathematics marks of female students we wanted to find. And then we wanted to compare each and every male student's mathematics marks with the average mathematics marks of female students. If it is less, then count M should be incremented. Okay, is it clear now? First, average mathematics marks of female students has to be counted. How to get? First, we will check We will take a card and see whether the card is female or male. If it is female, then we will increment the value of sum and count, and finally we will get the average mathematics marks of female. And then we should check each and every male student's mathematics marks with the average mathematics marks of female students. If it is less, then we will update that, count them. So here what the code is computing, let us do. Sum and count are 0, 0 initially. While pile 1 has more cards, read the top card x in pile 1. Sum comma count equal to add marks of x comma sum comma count. So we are calling the procedure add marks. What we are doing in the add marks, we are passing the card x, the current card, and sum and count. So that variables is given the name as sum f and count f. If y dot gender equal to f, then yes, if it is female student, then sum f equal to sum f plus y dot mathematics, yes, and count f equal to count f plus 1. Okay. Return sum f comma count f. We are just returning that sum of f and count f. Average equal to sum by count. No mistake here. Okay. While table 2 has more cards, read the top card x in pile 2. If x dot mathematics marks is less than average t. Okay. Average t. Then count m equal to count m plus 1. Yeah. But we are not checking whether the student is male or female. If the student is male and whose mathematics marks are less than average mathematics, then only count m has to be incremented. So line 11 condition is incorrect, no? Error in line 11. Right? Error in line 11. Any other line errors? Are you able to find any other errors?
Ma'am, I have a question in line 4. It is said that the add marks procedure have x, sum, and count. But in the procedure, it's y, sum, f, and count f. So how is it not an error?
It's not an error. See, you can define the procedure with whatever the arguments names you can give. See, now what happens here is when I say add marks of x comma sum comma count here, the value of x will be assigned to y. The value of sum will be assigned to sum f. The value of count will be assigned to count f. So explicitly it's like x equal y equal to x. It's like what will happen here is like y equal to x. When you invoke the procedure, when you call, invoke means here add marks of x comma y, x comma sum comma. That means when you invoke that, the procedure will be called and the values of these arguments will be updated. Sum f will become sum. The value of sum will be stored in sum f. Now count f will become count. The value will be whatever value we pass, that value will be stored in the count f. No more in the procedure, in this procedure and marks, they will be referred as y, sum f, and count f. X will be referred as y, sum will be referred as sum f, and count will be count as count f. It is not an error. Okay. In the procedure, you can give different names. By calling the that procedure, you can give another name, but you should pass the 3 arguments. You should pass 3 arguments here. X sum like 3. While calling also, you should give the 3 arguments. Here you have defined the procedure with 3 arguments. While calling the procedure, you should call the procedure with by passing that 3 arguments. Okay, you can give any names. The variable names can be any, but the 3 arguments must be same, must be there. Only that thing you should take care of.
So
You can
there
say,
can be the same name of procedure, but can be another name of variable. Like instead of x, we can say w or m.
yes, but you don't have W or M in this particular pseudocode. X is card, so that's why. Yeah, by see, X is nothing but card, and sum is sum.
Count f. So that values only you have to pass.
मैम 8 बज गए हैं 8 बज
Okay.
गए मैम
Ma'am, question number
टाइम
9 of the
मैम
practice
टाइम इज
assignment.
ओवर मैम
Question 9. Okay, question 9. Let us see quickly question 9. What is the
hello
answer
ma'am,
here?
am I audible for you?
Yeah,
Can you hear
yes.
me?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, time is over ma'am.
Bro,
Yeah,
can you
time.
keep quiet for a minute?
Okay brother, I
Question, which question?
okay.
Which question? Question?
Ma'am, question number 9.
Question 9. Okay. The following pseudocode is executed using the scores dataset. What will count represent at the end of execution? Okay, what is count at the end of execution? Count is nothing but count plus compare something of x comma total, y comma total. We have what we are doing here. We have nested loop, right? We have nested loop while inside a while, that is called nested loop. So we are okay. A card is compared with all other cards here. So first, if procedure compare something, what we are doing a b. If a greater than b, then return -1. Else we are returning 1. Okay, and compare something. So what we are doing here, each card is compared with each and every other card. Here the compare, because that's why we have nested loop. This kind of question should be in week 4 actually. Nested loop is not introduced in week 3, no. Just to give the intro to this, I think this is there. Okay. Compare something of x comma total. We are giving the total. Total of each card is compared with each and every other card. If the current card is total is greater than the other card, then it will return -1, also it will return 1. So what the procedure is finally doing? It will count. What it will do? It will count the number of pairs of cards who have different totals, who have same totals, but twice the number of pairs of students who have different totals or twice the number of it will be always 0. It is always 0. Or which one? Just take your scores data set and just do with by taking the totals. Okay. Let us take some examples and do. It will be more clear. Like 200, 300, 100, 120. Let us say. So each card, 200 total and 300 total will be compared. Yeah. And again 200. So it will be always 0 only, no? This will, because for one it will be -1, for the other it will be 1. So yeah, just I think I should do this. Just do this 200, 300, then what will be the value? 200, 300 first case, then the value will be, what value it will return? 200 is not, it will return 1. And in the other call, what it will return? 300 and 200. 300 is greater than 200. It will return 300 and 200 will return -1. Yeah, just check this. Okay. Yeah, I think this will be more clear in week 4 also, this question. This kind of questions are there in graded assignment. Let me check. Just while in a while, I'm checking whether it's there or not. And actually, this concept is there in week 4. Okay, it's not there in your graded. It's just from week 4. It will be more clear if we in week 4 session I will discuss this question. Okay, practice assignment this question. If I explain, it won't be clear. While inside a while is not explained. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, this is nested thing. This is like nested iteration. This kind of things will come in week 4. Okay. That then I think that time it think it will be good to explain. Now it won't. You won't understand this.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
ma'am.
all.
No. Yeah,
Yeah.
ma'am. Not tell me about yourself,
Excuse
ma'am.
me, ma'am. Ma'am, I have a doubt with reference to the first question that we saw in activity 3.2. For suppose if that kind of question comes in exam, that the question is telling us to generalize something. So means what will be our answer? In every case, we'll say that data is not sufficient because we
See
cannot
that
generalize.
I will assure you that kind of questions you won't see in exam. Okay, it's activity question. No, it's not considered for grading and everything. Okay, it's that kind. I'm assuring you that kind of questions won't be there in quizzes. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Thanks.
Arohi,
Yeah.
go and play Garba. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, ma'am. Tell me about yourself now.
Okay. Just
Ma'am.
yeah. That's all. No. Can we can close the session, right?
No, ma'am.
Yes,
No
ma'am. Yes,
close.
Okay,
ma'am. Yes,
nothing.
ma'am.
What to
Ma'am,
tell about
nahi.
me? It's, I'm nothing. I'm instructor in of this course. Okay, I'm instructor for. I'm working here
Yeah.
like from many years. I think 2 years or something.
Oh,
Okay.
2 years. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You got the TM membership?
TMM. I'm not TA. No, I'm instructor.
Oh, that's nice, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, I have one query.
Yeah.
Ma'am, like, are you single or in
Yeah, that
relationship?
kind of questions are not taken. Okay, that are not that kind of things are not discussed here. This is not personal thing, no. Okay.
Oh, yeah, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, listen. I
Excuse
have
me, ma'am.
like okay, I have a complaint to Arohi Walkener. She was proposing me, and
Yeah,
after I
that kind of things are
rejected
Ma'am,
not
you.
discussed
ma'am,
here.
this
That kind
boy
of things
is
are not. Yeah.
unnecessarily saying all
No, no,
this.
no.
Ma'am, please
Listen.
complain about
She
him
is.
to the management
Oh,
because
shut
he's
up. Oh,
unnecessarily
shut the
using
fuck
my
you.
name.
Listen. You
Ma'am,
DM
please
me,
complain
okay?
about him
And you
to the
proposing me, and
management.
after
Please,
I
ma'am, I
rejected you,
request
then
you.
you said to
Ma'am, I
you said
request
to
you
me
to
I will
please
suicide
complain about
after you
this
can't
boy to the
complain of these
management.
things.
He's unnecessarily using my name here.
No.
Ma'am,
Oh,
I'm not.
listen. Firstly, you
Ma'am,
texted me,
please
okay?
complain about him
First,
to the management. I
you
request
say,
you.
listen.
Please,
Oh,
ma'am.
shut the
Yeah.
fuck you, man.
Please, ma'am, I
Listen, ma'am.
request you to do this.
Yeah,
Please, ma'am,
Ma'am,
complain
Arohi.
that.
Yeah,
remove that person,
if
ma'am.
you have any complaint, no, you should complain that thing. Okay. This
Ma'am,
kind of
I'll surely
Ma'am,
do this. Ma'am, I'll
I
surely do this.
complained to
But
email.
ma'am, this
Wait,
boy
ma'am.
is unnecessarily
I
using my
team.
name here. I request you to please complain to the management from
Yeah.
your
Yeah,
side as well.
So
Arohi, if
first of
you
all,
have any complaint, no, please write it to the support team. Okay. If you have any complaint, please write it to the support team with proof. Okay,
yeah,
they will take
IITBS.
care of you.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
I complain.
ma'am,
I
I'll
will
surely,
complain. Definitely
ma'am, I'll
complain.
surely do
ROE
this. And ma'am, I
Wakener.
seriously request
And
you to do this from your hand also, because I think if you will say this, it will be taken
No,
more
no.
seriously than
See, I don't know anything. No, I don't know about anything. So if you have any
yeah.
personal issue, you can complain yourself to support team if with proof. Okay. Okay.
Ma'am, I
Okay.
ignore. Ma'am,
Surely, ma'am, I'll do
Ignore
it.
them.
Surely, ma'am. And of
She is
course, please don't use my name.
oh,
I'm
shut up, man.
requesting you for the
Shut up,
last
shut
time,
up.
do not
I
use
said
my
this.
name.
Shut up your
Fine?
mouth.
Don't use my
You
name.
first of all,
Next
you
time,
proposing
don't
me in
use my
the
name.
chat. Then after I got rejected you, then your ego is hurted. So you tell them this thing in this way. Say. It's not a good thing. It's very bad. Hello. भाई इंट कर देगी hello guys anybody hello अरे भाई मैम ही चली गई भाई बीच से भाई मैं बताता हूँ ये आरोही का कांड है भाई इसने ना मतलब मेरे को चैट करके बोला कि क्या मतलब इसने मेरे को प्रपोज किया ठीक है ना तो मैंने बोला कि आई एम ऑलरेडी इन रिलेशनशिप तो भाई इसका ईगो हर्ट हुआ इसने बोला कि नहीं तुम एक्सेप्ट करो वरना मैं नस वस काट लूंगी ऐसा ऐसा सुसाइड मतलब सुसाइडियल थ्रेट्स मेरे को दिए ठीक है ना तो मैंने बोला कि जाओ जो करना है कर लो तो इसका ईगो हर्ट हो गया भाई इसलिए भाई ये ऐसा यहाँ पे ड्रामा प्ले कर रही है कि
Harsh, what is
कंप्लेन
your
करना
age?
ये है वो माई इज तुम्हें क्यों जानना है
No, I'm just asking.
नहीं आई कांट रिवील माई एज
Okay. Don't tell.
या एक्चुअली आई हेट ऑल गर्ल्स क्योंकि मैं आई एम लॉयल विथ माई गर्लफ्रेंड
Do you have your sister?
या व्हाट ब्रो
Do you have
But
sister?
try to respect all the girls. Okay.
नो ना लिसन आई हेट ऑल गर्ल्स
Bro,
इन दिस वीसी ब्रो
listen. Do you have sister?
It is the
नो
other
नो
thing,
नो
but the respect is the other thing. Okay.
No, respect is other thing. Yeah, I agree with you. But it seems like that ki I hate all this like कि it's
अरे
a
भाई
proposing
उत्कर्ष
matter.
अरे भाई
It's in
उत्कर्ष तू
relation.
मैडम से क्यों पूछ रहा था यार मैडम पढ़ा रही है तो तुम मैडम से क्यों पूछ रहा था भाई
अबे भाई
भाई
मैम मेरे को अच्छी लगी भाई
शुरू से
इसलिए
भाई
मैंने
तुम
पूछ
सेशन
लिया
डिस्टर्ब किए हुए हो मैम से क्या क्या सवाल कर रहे हो
बोल रहा
मैम भाई टीचर
है
हैं कि तुम्हारी कोई मतलब सखी उखी है कि तुम सवाल करते हो ऐसा
ब्रो शी इज माय फ्रेंड ब्रो एंड आई नो हर पर्सनली
नहीं तो भाई
Teacher is your
पर्सनली
भाई
नहीं
इसलिए
जानते
भाई
थे
तो
कैसे पूछ रहे हो
इसलिए
पर्सनल
भाई ये
भाई
डीएम
भी
इसने
मैसेज किया करो ना भाई
नहीं भाई मैं यहाँ करूंगा तुमको क्या प्रॉब्लम है ये बताओ मैम डायरेक्टली पूछ मतलब बोल रही है क्या तुमको अगर कुछ भी डाउट हो तुम पूछ सकते हो
तो वो डाउट
डायरेक्टली
नहीं ना
सामने
भाई वो
से
तुम
आ रहा है
पर्सनल
डिस्कशन
कमेंट
भाई
कर
वो
रहे हो
भी
पर्सनल
डाउट है
मैसेज
भाई
पूछ रहे हो
मेरे को डाउट है भाई तो मैंने पूछ लिया सिंपल ब्रो तुमको प्रॉब्लम क्यों हो रही है
प्रॉब्लम नहीं है भाई हम बस बता रहे हैं क्योंकि हम
क्लास
लोग यहाँ
में
भाई
मैं
डाउट क्लियर
तो
करने
मत
आते हैं ना
बताओ